I was afraid, I was petrified. Wood, that is. These are wooden toys. The brand is called Candylab, and they're made of solid beech wood, at least the top parts, and then there's a die-cast base. And these little ones are called Candycars. The vans, I'm not sure. They fall into the same scale as the cars, but the vans maybe are something else. Anyways, so this one is W916, but it is known, I guess, as, well, I don't know, a green wagon? It doesn't really tell you what it's called on the packaging or the product itself. So a slide out sleeve, and then we have coated paper, but we'll have to see on the inside though. Paper is abrasive, so see, so sadly, all that paint on the box was supposed to be on that surfboard. But at least, nope, also some paint in there. I don't know if you're gonna see it, but that's supposed to be on the car, but now it's on the box. So I really wish they went to all coated paper, or really just buy a cheap plastic bag and put this in a bag before you put it in the box. And that should hopefully keep the abrasion down, but alright, anyways, we gotta move on. So we do this die-cast base, and this one has the magnet for towing trailers. This is screwed up into the wood. And then it's got plastic wheels slash tires, and they roll on the exposed axle, very much like Hot Wheels, but these are bigger than Hot Wheels and heavier, big solid wood. Okay, track straight. It's got this really lime green body color. It's not a metallic paint or anything like that, but we have cool wood printing on the side. No wood grain though, just solid chunks of brown. Would have been cool if they had some sort of wood pattern in the paint, but maybe that'd be too difficult. I don't know, I almost feel actually if the first layer is this lighter brown, they could have then printed on a wood texture with the darker maybe. Anywho, the front end we have a grill, just tampo printed, this black, no headlights, little bumper sticking out here. And for the rear, oh, we do have taillights. I didn't expect those at all, but those are tampo printed as well, and a gray bumper for the rear. And then the cabin is just all white. It's glued down. It's not screwed on, I don't think, from my experience. And then this is also glued on because it's meeting child safety standards for 3-year-old kids, so it can't just come off. Although I do feel like a kid chew on that piece of wood right there, and that would get stuck in the kid's throat. So I don't know how this passed safety standards. But that is real beechwood, I guess. The grain of it, and then was a tampo painted stripe. I always feel like this is clear coated, but so yeah, I guess that's what kept the stripe intact. Although clearly you saw some of it on the box. It's also, I feel like this was handmade. The bodies are hand cut, I think, based on the images I see about this website. But I think this could have been hand sanded on a belt sander or something like that, because it's not quite perfect, right? Anyways, yeah, sense of hand craftsmanship. And if you like rolling toys, or you want to give this to your kid, these guys got you covered. Oh, sorry, I'm really congested here. So now we have a van of what looks like an old Citron panel van. And so again, it doesn't have to tell you what it is. It's just H317. It's some sort of indication of a mint leaf. And some French text there. I'm assuming that's French for mint right there, Menthe. Gâteau, pâtisserie, tarte. I don't speak French. I can make out what those two are, but what is this? I don't know. What is that in English, that is? Is it type of food? Alright, so yeah, big raw cardboard. I have a suspicion the paint might be all scratched up. Yeah, so you can see, yeah, some of that paint is just on the cardboard. Hopefully it didn't go through. Yeah, alright, so nice. Alright, well, the front end, that does remind me of a Citron logo, but I can't remember if this is, I think it would be flipped over if it was a Citron logo. Anyways, the grill is really nice, really fine lines printed on, and then you got the logo and the two headlights printed on afterwards. You can see the windshield or cabin greenhouse is a separate piece of wood. So it's got an inset, an overhang here, which is a nice design choice. I like it, how it's rounded on the top and here, and then that's inset. And then yes, you can see a slight chamfering towards the front, like a Citron. Citroën. Okay, and then the Tampa printing on the side indicating the ribbing corrugation. And this is like a purple with white text, and then that minty green there is nice. We have some taillight turn signals there, and an ID badge of 317. It's interesting here. This is like pink. I don't know why. It clearly looks purple, but I guess when two sets of paint overlay, it changes it to more of a pink. Oh, so I guess what it is this is actually pink paint, but there's not much of it, so it looks purple because the blue is coming through that pink. But here, because it's doubled up, it's more pink because that's what the color of the paint was. Interesting. A little paint missing from that corner. Little logo there on the back was nice. And then this is like a rubbery Macaron. I don't know why these things are so expensive, right? I just don't get it. I don't know why these things cost a few dollars each. I've seen videos on these being made. It doesn't seem any different than other pastries as far as difficulty goes, but leave a comment if you know about pastries or cookies. Alright, so this base here, there's no towing magnet or anything like that. It's interesting. This is reversed from every other one I've seen. Usually this is the back end, but here it's clearly the front end. So I guess they had, I don't know why they chose to, if that hole was over there. Well, not sure why they did that. Maybe there's a skid guard or something on these vans in real life or something like that. Anyways, it's got the domed wheels here with exposed axles, and then Candycar Industries printed on the tire area, and big solid wood. It's gonna roll. It's pretty heavy. Are these wheels bigger? No, I think they're the same size. Well, no, I take that back. The diameter, I think, of these tires is bigger than on this car, which makes sense. Alright, so we're going to do a little imaginary play as if you gave this to your kid. So here's another wagon. If I recall, it's just called the Teal Wagon. But this one, you can see the casting, or not, the cutting is different. How this is such a sloped rear end and the like, and this doesn't have a front bumper at all. And it has headlights, so different. And then another one is this orange wagon with luggage on top. But this one has a trailer hitch. So this base has the magnet, and then you can just back it up over that thing, and it'll pull this Airstream's trailer. And then my favorite is the taco truck because I love hard shell tacos. And this one has brown painted domed wheels. Alright, so you can see the front ends there. This is just straight cut. This has that chamfering, so the front end looks narrower than the rear. Alright, so get these spinning. So I am mistaken. The Citroën logo is two arrowheads or chevrons pointing upwards, so it is similar, but it's not a licensed product, I don't think. Anyways, these date back at least to 1947, and the corrugated panels gives it strength, so very cool. Oh, Open Office. Anyways, this is a good app. If you don't want to pay for Microsoft, Open Office duplicates it, but for free. So, anyways, not sure why that window popped up. Not important. So, pleasantly, no major defects on these two. I've had some, definitely new products with much worse paint and chipping than these two. So, these two, pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Just be mindful if you want to start collecting these, you got to expect that they're never going to be perfect because they're made out of wood. But that's better for the planet, right? Alright, thank you for watching. We'll see you the next time we do a candy car.